when we're in stressful situations, our anxiety ends up flaring up. I cannot. Hey love bugs. It's been a long time since I made a YouTube video, but I'm back, and today we're going to talk about anxiety. I know a lot of us deal with anxiety and it can be worked through. Like, I used to have anxiety really bad. Sometimes my anxiety still flares up, but I'm going to talk about how we can work through that so we can have a more healthier habit when we deal with things that make us anxious. So anxiety is basically worry and fear in the response of stress. So obviously when we're in stressful situations, our anxiety ends up flaring up. I cannot. Things that trigger stress is environmental circumstances, trauma, genetics, life events. When we are able to work through our anxiety, this is a form of growth because we are implementing a healthy habit and really getting rid of an unhealthy habit. When we tend to ignore our anxiety, it can turn into illness. It can cause a lot of turmoil on our mental health as well. But when we end up being mindful of our anxiety and working through it, this creates growth, security, joy, and strength. Overall character development. There are ways that we can understand our anxiety. When anxiety starts to flare up, take a moment to pause. Take a moment to breathe. Take time to figure out why you are feeling so anxious. Now, ways that we can work through anxiety that has definitely helped me is through mindfulness, stress management, and addressing your anxiety. Now, when I say mindfulness, it goes back to being aware of why you're feeling stressed. Take time to pause. Take time to breathe. What is the issue that's causing stress? Usually it's something that's uncomfortable that happens into our reality or a situation that we're in that makes us uncomfortable. And we have to figure out, why is this situation making me uncomfortable? Why is it causing me to stress so much? And when we tend to feel these uncomfortable emotions, the first thing we usually go towards is thinking negative. Some exercises that we can work through to help our anxiety are breathing techniques. Take deep breaths. It gives you a point to just rest your mind and focus on your breathing, coming back into our bodies. Journal. Write down all of the feelings and thoughts that you're feeling during these anxieties that you're having. And if you can't do it right then, which is understandable, when you get back home or back to the car, just write down your feelings and your thoughts when you are feeling anxiety towards this particular event, person, situation, circumstance, etc. Also, you can write down any trauma that you've had, childhood trauma, because a lot of times too, our anxiety can come from past trauma that we haven't dealt with, and it turns into anxiety in certain situations that trigger us as a reminder of traumas in the past that we haven't dealt with. A lot of things that can cause us anxiety, for instance, if we're going to be late to work, we might worry about what other people will think, what the boss will think, how the day is going to go, and we instantly create a snowball effect of negative thoughts and emotions of what could all go wrong with this particular thing. And for another example, maybe you have a habit of thinking things are going wrong. Maybe when you were younger, little inconveniences led to a lot of turmoil, stress, and problems in this situation when things didn't go right in certain situations in your life. So every time something that's not perfect, it causes this flare up. But change the narrative. Start speaking to yourself in a very positive way. We have to be gentle with ourselves. Instead of making the narrative negative, tell yourself, I am safe. I am okay. Everything is fine. I cannot control how people view me, but I can control how I view myself. These are things that I say to myself that make me feel better. At the end of the day, mindset is everything. 10% is what happens to us, and 90% is how we react And how we react has a big impact on our perception and what we experience into our reality. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hoped it helped with anxiety. And I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video.